Maybe you're a person with a high degree of empathy and you find that you care too much about your relationships, about other people's emotions, and you're afraid that that makes you weak. Well, it can, and I'm going to explain why. So, welcome to the channel if you're new here. Attachment theory is a big discussion on this channel, and if you're new to that, then these are the four main attachment styles. We each fall somewhere on this spectrum. Attachment theory governs that everybody has an attachment style. Now, today I'm going to be talking more about the anxious preoccupied because it is the anxious preoccupied attachment style that tends to care too much. They are the people pleasers, they are codependent in their relationships, and they tend to care too much about other people, about their relationships, about making other people happy. The anxious preoccupied attachment style lacks healthy boundaries for themselves. This is an insecure attachment style. As you can see, of the four main attachment styles, there's only one secure attachment style, and the anxious preoccupied is not one of them. So no, the anxious preoccupied they're a caregiver. This is a caregiving attachment style. Now, why are they like this? I mean, caring is a good thing, right? You would think, well, caring for people, that's a good thing. We should care for people. And yes, we should. The problem with the anxious preoccupied attachment style is they care too much about other people, about making other people happy, about giving in their relationships, about pouring in their relationships, that they lack boundaries for themselves. People with an anxious preoccupied attachment style do this. They care so much because they are insecure within. They lack the ability to validate themselves within, to find confidence within themselves. They need external validation. They need to feel accepted and validated by external sources, by other people. So they give and they give and they give and they care in hopes that that love and that care will be returned to them so that they can feel good about themselves, so that they can feel accepted and chosen and validated. I'm not saying anxious preoccupieds are bad people. I'm not saying that at all. People with an anxious preoccupied attachment style who are codependent, who are people pleasers, their heart is often in the right place. They have the best intentions, right? They have good intentions in their relationships. They really do want to make other people happy. They really do want to help people and care for people. It just becomes a problem when they lack the ability to draw boundaries for themselves and validate themselves. Again, they are doing this. They are pouring and giving in hopes to be accepted, in hopes to be loved, in hopes to be validated by other people, by the people that they're giving to. And that creates too much pressure on the people that they're given to in their relationships. It creates pressure on them to reciprocate all of that care, that abundance of care and affection and love. It creates pressure on the other person to reciprocate. And they may not always have the capacity to reciprocate. They may not want to reciprocate all of that love and care. So, the question, does caring too much make you weak? Does that make you a weak person? Now, I'm a fan of this show called Suits. You've probably heard of it. I've talked about this before. The character, I'll never forget this episode. This is the main character, Harvey Specter. And if you're familiar with the show, you know what kind of guy Harvey Specter is. There's this scene where he's on the stand and his coworker Jessica accuses him of caring too much, and Harvey cuts her off immediately. Harvey cuts her off and says, caring makes you weak. Caring makes you weak. The moment people find that you care too much, they will walk all over you. And Harvey is actually a very caring person. Throughout the show, he's a very caring person. He has a good degree of empathy, but he wants to act tough on the outside. He doesn't want people to know that he cares so much because he is under the belief that caring makes you weak. So back to the question, does caring make you weak? It can, okay? When you lack boundaries for yourself, yes, Caring can make you weak. The anxious, preoccupied attachment style is insecure. Therefore, it is a weak attachment style to have by virtue of it being insecure. Caring too much about other people, caring too much about your relationships without any regard for your own needs, without any regard for your own happiness, for your well-being, yes, that will make you weak. That will make you feel weak. That will make you feel empty inside. When you care so much about being validated by other people, when you care so much about making other people happy in hopes that they will return that love, return that care, the expectation that they will return all of that care. Those creating expectations like that for people, again, creates pressure on them. They can't always reciprocate that care. They can't always reciprocate and return that amount of care and love that you're giving them. And when they fail to meet the expectations that you have placed on them by caring so much, expecting all of it to be returned, then yes, that will make you feel weak inside. That will make you feel empty inside. And people will walk all over you. People will take advantage of that. People will sense that and see it as a weakness, and they will take advantage of that. They'll take you for granted. They won't respect you. They will disregard your well-being, disregard your feelings. When they sense that you care too much about them and you don't care enough about yourself. So yes, caring too much can make you weak, which is why you need to create boundaries for yourself. You need to take your needs, your feelings seriously. Your own happiness, you need to take that seriously, and you need to find ways to create it for yourself from within. Yes, it's important to have strong relationships. It's important to have relationships where people do reciprocate your care. People do reciprocate your love. But nobody's perfect. Not everybody is going to be able to reciprocate the care that you're giving them. And you shouldn't put that expectation on them. People with an anxious, preoccupied attachment style tend to put these unspoken expectations on their friends, on their partners, that all of the love and the care that they're giving should be returned, even if they do this unconsciously. But again, those unspoken expectations create pressure, which creates resentment in the relationship. So what I'm saying is you need to care about yourself also. You need to care about your own needs, your own happiness, and learn how to create that happiness for yourself. Learn how to create that fulfillment for yourself, within yourself and for yourself. And what's going to happen is it's going to release all the pressure in your friendships, in your relationships. It's going to release pressure from your partner to have to fill you up, to have to satisfy you, because now you're able to do it yourself. Now you're able to make yourself happy without creating pressure in your relationships. It's going to ease the tension. It's going to ease the pressure. And it's actually going to lead to a more fulfilling and satisfying relationship for both parties. So I hope this video was helpful. If so, please like and subscribe. And please share your thoughts and your stories in the comments. I love reading everybody's stories. Have you seen the show Suits? What do you think about a guy like Harvey Specter? You all take care, and I'll see you in the next video.